Hi everyone, today I am here to bring you an abdominal focused Pilates springboard workout. As far as equipment goes for this workout, what you need is a springboard, a Cadillac or a tower, a mat placed in front of your springboard or tower, and a small squishy ball. As far as springs go for this class, what we will need is a rollback bar attached to short arm springs. Mine are short yellow springs, and that is it. Even though this is a short session, it's bound to be intense, so take breaks when you need and please listen to your body. When you're ready, let's get started. All right guys, so I'm all set up. I have got my roll down bar attached to my short arm springs, and I've attached them to number 7 on my springboard. Anywhere from number 8 to number 6 is appropriate. Again, the higher your spring is attached, the more tension you have, so you can kind of gauge how much tension you'd like. We're gonna start laying down facing towards the springboard and bring that ball between the shoulder blades behind the back. Nice. Now once you have that ball completely centered and you're centered in front of your board as well, you're going to bring your feet forward on the mat about hips distance apart, hands behind the head. Bring your elbows wide, but you should still be able to see them in your peripheral vision. Take a big breath, inhale up and over the ball, feel that stretch to the front body. Anchor the tailbone down to the mat. When you're ready, exhale, curl the head, neck, and chest forward, keeping the tailbone facing down towards the mat, and take your gaze between your knees. Again, inhale up and over the ball. Exhale, curl forward, almost feel like you're rolling that ball back behind you as you curl the head, neck, and chest forward. A few more just like that. Inhale and exhale. Nice. And stretching the abdominals and compressing the abdominals. Let's do just 2 more here. And 1 more time. From here, stay lifted, but just open the chest towards the ceiling, take the chin towards the ceiling a little bit higher, and pulse the head, neck, and chest upwards. For 16, 15, 14, little exhales here. Last 8, 7, so you're trying to get really light on the ball every time you lift. For 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Take a stretch. Walk your feet in so they're closer to one another. Curl your head, neck, and chest forward again. Tailbone is heavy. Bring one of your knees into tabletop. From here, you're going to rotate towards that lifted knee. Imagine that you can push the ball to that opposite side and then come back center. And again, rolling the ball as you twist and center. And again, rolling the ball as you twist and center. Let's do 4 more here. Exhale. Wringing out that waistline, and 3. One more time. Now we're going to stay in that rotation and just deepen with a twist for 16, 15. Good. Last 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come center. Take that stretch up and over the ball. Feet are still close to one another. Curl the head, neck, and chest forward. Opposite knee comes into tabletop. Slow rotations, pushing that ball to the side and centering the body. And again, exhale to twist. Inhale to return. Hips and lower body are totally still. Let's do 4 more here. And 3. And last one, stay in rotation and deepen your twist for 16, 15. Use that breath. Last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stretch back over the ball if it feels good. Fully release your abdominals for a moment. Nice. Okay, from here, you're going to see if you can touch your wall in front of you. I'm going to scooch forward just a little bit further so that my feet can be elevated slightly above my hips with my toes flexed on the wall. Hands behind the head. Nice, curl forward. Now float one foot up and lower it down. And then float the other foot up and lower it down. And again. Now I'm flexing my feet. Partially that's because it helps me feel my abdominals more. Partially that's because I'm trying not to hit my roll down bar. So you can choose whether you would like pointed toes or flexed feet. Nice, last two. Last one, let's leave one leg up. And then just kick those toes towards the forehead for 8, 7, 6. That lifted toe is going to point. You're going to circle it around for 8, 7, hips steady, 6. Reverse it, last 8. Last 3, 2, and 1. Lower that side down. Lift the other leg up and kick the big toe towards the forehead for 8, 7, 6. Point the toe and circle. The circle is coming from the hip. It's not the ankle circling around. Reverse. The last 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring your feet down to the floor. Reach your hands forward. Assist yourself by grabbing onto your thighs if you'd like, and roll the spine up off of the ball. Move the ball out to the side for just a moment. We're going to come back to it in a minute, but I want you to bring your roll down bar back with you onto the floor, and then you're going to slide your feet over top of the bar so the bar's hugged behind your knees. Place your feet down on the mat. Make sure you feel centered. Arms down by the sides. Now just float all 10 toes up. The heels are down for the moment. Hug that bar in with the backs of the calves. Press your low back down to the mat here. I want you to kind of scoop your belly so that you're imprinted into the mat. And now you're going to float those heels up and try to drag the knees into the chest. And then lower the heels back down and tap. And again, pull. And lower the heels. And pull. And lower the heels. So I do want you to feel like your tailbone can lift up now. So you get that really nice deep contraction in the lower abdominals. And then lower down. Nice, last 4. Using that exhale, 3. On this last one, curl the knees into the chest, press the low back down, see if you can lift the tailbone. Now little pulses in, maybe the head, neck, and chest lifts. Float the hands, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, but grab the bar with your hands. Float the shins up off, or the calves up off of the bar so the shins are more parallel to the floor. Curl your head, neck, and chest forward. Try to release that bar away from the backs of your thighs. And now we start our 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 5 more breaths. 6. 7. Almost there. 8. 9. 10. Rest. Ooh. Okay. Toes to the ceiling. Nice long arms. Now we're going to, you can do this with bent knees or straight legs. Let's say that first. And if your hamstrings are particularly tight, just soften the knees a little bit. What I want you to do is press the bar down. If you can get it all the way to the floor, that's fine. And then see if you can lift the hips up and then lower the hips down with control and float the arms. So again, press the arms, float the pelvis, lower the pelvis down with control, float the arms. You might find, like I'm finding, that I'm sliding towards the wall a little bit on every repetition. If that's happening to you, you can just adjust yourself back further away. We've just got 3 more here to go. And 2. And 1. Nice. Good. Grab that bar with your knees. Sit up. Scooch back if you've scooched in like me. Grab your ball and put it right back between your shoulder blades again. Make sure you feel centered here. Good. Okay. Hands behind the head. Now you've got space under your low back, so you're going to try to tuck your tailbone under and find that scoop again. If this does not feel appropriate on the ball, you're going to go back and do another round on the floor. Flex your feet. Heels are down, toes are lifted. The upper body is curled into forward flexion. Now we try to draw the knees into the chest and tap. And again, exhale and tap. You can stay centered. I'm going to add a little bit of rotation with my lower body. So the knees to the right and center tap. Knees to the left and center tap. Rotating your torso in opposition to the knees if you're rotating. For 8, 7, 6, last 4, whew, and 3. Who suggested this? 2 and 1. Come center, feet down and rest. Nice. Okay, grab onto that bar. Roll yourself up. Remove the ball. Scooch back a touch. Take your ball. Place it between your heels and your glutes. Grab onto your bar. Squeeze the ball. Find a little balanced posture behind your tailbone, elbows wide. From here we rock back to the shoulder blades and up with control. Back to the shoulder blades and up with control. Try not to let the toes touch. Just use that controlled balance position, hugging the heels into the glutes. Nice for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Come all the way up. Remove the ball. Remove the bar. And turn over onto your hands and knees. Let's finish with a little bit of planking. Come on up to high kneeling. From here, round the spine. Press the knuckles down towards the floor, straight underneath the shoulders. Extend the spine. Round the spine again. And roll up. And round the spine. Extend the spine long, almost extend into that back extension. So letting the tailbone and the crown of the head lift and then rolling the spine up. Let's do a few more with the option to hover the hands and not place them all the way down. So they just hover right over the mat. You find that extension and you flex and you roll and you round and press. Find that extension, round the spine again, and roll up. Let's do 2 more. And 1 more time. And roll up. Release the bar. Bring your forearms down to the mat. Bring your knees or your toes back behind you and find a plank, pulling your elbows towards your ribs, pulling your knees or your toes towards your ribs as well, so you're compressing the mat underneath you and holding here. Good. On every exhale, you draw the belly button up to the back. Spine is long. Heels are directly over the toes. Nice job. Last 8, 7, 6, last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And knees down. Find child's pose. You can find some stretches here, cat-cow, side bending, releasing through that spine. Come up to kneeling. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale the elbows back wide. Find extension. And one more time, big inhale and big exhale. And you guys are all done. I hope you enjoyed that short abdominal workout. Please leave me a comment or a question down below. As always, subscribe and share. Send a super thanks to support the channel, and I will see you again soon. Thanks, guys.